Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Danny. I'm sure you know that if you're here on my Facebook. We probably have some sort of connection if you're watching this video. If not, then I like to introduce myself. I'm Danny. But some of you know I'm a trainer, and this is kind of a hard video for me to make, but as a trainer, I've obviously had my own place where I started out with fitness, right? So I wanted to kind of go back, bring you back to the beginning, and explain how I got started doing all this, how I can now help people to improve their health and fitness, and take care of my own health and fitness goals simultaneously, and what got me to this point, and how did I get here, right? How did I get at this point of being so confident with my fitness that I feel like I can help others? And I'll tell you, it's been a long road. It's been a very long road, but each stage of my transformation to get here has, brought a lot into my life and has really transformed me as a person. So I'll take you back to the very beginning. It started out about late middle school, early high school. So this was the time where I had my very humble beginnings, and I will emphasize humble. So I was kind of a nerdy kid. So think of me as the kid who plays a lot of video games, stays up late playing video games, and is not too interested in sports. I did do a few sports, but I was not really into it. So I would just kind of half-ass it, and I wouldn't put forth my best self. And it wasn't until high school, my freshman year, where I really, really started challenging myself and applying my 100% effort into athletics, performing, and just all around being a stronger, better version of myself. It wasn't until high school, right? So I saw everyone else who was just so great at what they did in sports, and it just completely changed what I wanted to do with myself. So I decided I wanted to be strong. I wanted to I want to win. I want to compete in these sports, and I wanted to win. I wanted to be that kind of athletic, fit person. And it took me a long time, guys. So I was, obviously practicing with my sports team. I was a wrestler. I was doing a lot of wrestling, not just in the season, the off season too, but I also started for the very first time really dedicating myself to lifting weights. And lifting weights is what changed everything. So in the very beginning, I was doing just bicep curls and chest workouts at the rec center or in my home basement, with the weights in my basement, and that's all I was doing. But over time, I got more into it. I learned more. I researched more. I took all kinds of workout ideas. I experimented with everything. And believe me when I tell you, I experimented with everything. I was doing all kinds of wackadoo stuff back in the day. But, some of it worked, right? So as I entered my junior, senior year, I found myself stronger. I found myself competing at a high level. And I was, completely just blown away with how my physique had changed, how I had changed as a person, and just the confidence I had in myself from that was just it was leaking out into other areas of my life, and I felt for the first time I had control, and I just felt on top of the world, right? And that led into college. I continued to push myself, challenge myself in college, in Army RTC my first year, and then afterwards at the gym, I'm doing my own workouts, and then working with others too, and becoming a trainer. That was huge for me, and I felt like I really emanated that mentality that I had with the gym in other areas of my life, and it was just life changing, and I felt so much different the way that I had developed these habits of taking care of myself, and just overall kind of having a higher regard for what I do, what I put effort into. And I kind of wanted to just talk today. It's kind of a hard it's hard to do talking about all this stuff, but putting myself out there with my story about how I got into fitness. But it's important for, I think, others to know, and I think it can also be inspiring for those of you out there who are in that position where you're just starting. You're not confident with yourself. You're not completely sure of your body, or just your general just yourself, right? So if you're not confident, it can be motivating to hear someone else's story and kind of be able to relate to them and see how far they've come. So hopefully I inspire one of you out there. Hopefully this is kind of motivating to you. If it is, I would love for you guys to just drop a like, comment something positive, send me a message, and if you really, really want to, I would love for you to share this with somebody who you think it would help. So somebody out there who is just starting, or somebody who just needs that little boost, I would love for you to share this video with them. So yeah, guys, that's basically all I had to say, and I hope to be in contact with you guys in the future. Thank you for watching.